Alright, welcome back to a brand new video of the Target Individual Program, Target Individual Experience. So on the way here, we're supposed to, the MIP again, doing their sneak drive-bys. I call it the drive-bys. I should call it the drive flashlight by siren or flashing lights, right? They drive by flashing lights. Anyhow, yeah. So as I was saying, so like I said, I got told. I said, listen, man, you are ridiculous, okay? And yesterday, our daughter was crying because her head was hurting her. She had a pounding headache. Not once did Pam said, let me take a look at her. Let me see what's going on. Let me give her. No, all she do is, stay in bed because I'm there. So, as long as I'm there, I'm going to be taking care of the kids, what have you. And not to say that it was a bad time. It was a good time. Thanksgiving dinner. Like I said, she wanted me to stay. She didn't want to ask, but she put it in such a way that I was like, what, Pamela? All you have to do is just say, Nigel, can you stay? Do you want to stay? Or can you stay? It would be nice to have you over for dinner. We do this every year. But no. All right. Like I said, when people know that they're doing shit to you, they have a, like I said, these so-called Christian believers, religious believers, claiming they have a conscience. They don't have a conscience. You know why they don't have a conscience? Because they can always get down on their knees, put their hands together, and ask their God for forgiveness, and believe that their God is going to forgive them. So they don't have a conscience. That's why they continue to do whatever they do. Like I told her, I said, I just don't understand you. I really don't understand you. You would rather ruin your children's future for some fun that you're having because you want to go out, have you, and you think that they'll be okay. Or you would rather send your kids away as opposed to taking the time and putting the effort to raising them correctly, right? Because again, I can only do so much. Okay, so it's unbelievable. It is the way it is. Look. As he walked past me, he makes his hands like a V. And the white girl behind there. Look, I'm telling you, like I said, it doesn't really faze me. It doesn't bother me, but they think it does. So, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't really bother me, but it's a tactic they use all the time. I recognize the subliminals, and it doesn't quite faze me anymore. But it is the same tactics over and over again. So you recognize it. You may not ever get used to it, but you recognize it. And I think recognizing it, and I guess you got to develop your own defense mechanism to protect your emotions and to get control over your emotions. Because once they have control over your emotions, this is what they'll do. As she walking down, she gives me the palm fixation drill. She does the palm fixation drill, putting her palm out so I can see. Right? But this is the shit that they do. Always manipulating. So like I said, they're deceptive, they're manipulative. They do shit covertly. You don't know about it until it's like too late or have you, And so, are you allowed that plane is? Okay. Is it a helicopter? That might have been a helicopter. That was a helicopter. That was a helicopter. Okay. That's how loud it is. Because it's flying so low. You can hear the sirens now. Okay. Yeah, fire trucks. Yeah, they're very deceptive, very manipulative. They do shit covertly. You have no idea of what's going on, what's being done. And again, this is how they get away with a lot of the shit that they do, right? Because if it's done covertly, you don't know you're being manipulated. You don't know the people around you are placed in your life to, accomplish certain things, do certain things. Just assume, right? We know about the program in East Germany. It's the same thing happened here, except this is mixing with technology to manipulate our minds You know, same thing, drugging, all that stuff. They do. You don't, you know, when you think back about certain things. When I think about certain things, I definitely realize what's happening to me now. You know, and that's why I said this is why this has become one of my purpose to expose it. I said regardless of the outcome. All right, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.